let's talk harsh truths on medium.com. I want to make this video for people who are just starting out on Medium and want to know what they're getting into, or for people who have been on the platform for a while, aren't seeing success, and are wondering maybe why. In recent months, I've seen a huge uptick in, frankly, negative comments about Medium. Some of them are well-deserved, some of them are a little unfair, and I want to get into why. So no matter what stage you are on your writing career with Medium, these are six harsh truths that should hopefully help clarify what Medium is about, maybe what you're misunderstanding, and how you can rectify those changes to make sure that you're staying on top of what the platform does and you're giving yourself the best chance for success. For anyone who doesn't know, Medium is a blogging platform. You can write, if you write well, you publish it, and Medium takes care of the distribution. You don't have to worry about marketing, SEO, chasing up invoices. That's it. You publish, Medium members read your work, you earn a portion of their membership fee that they pay to Medium. It's that easy. If you write well, you reach lots of people, you get paid a lot of money. I made over $3,000 last month writing, I think, 10 stories on Medium. I love writing on Medium, and I want more people to understand how it works so you can take advantage of the platform as well. All right, harsh truth number 1. Medium works on a royalty system. What this means in plain facts is that you probably won't earn a lot of money your first month. Why? Because you get paid based on views. If 10 people view your article in month 1, you get a portion, you get the money that's worth from those 10 views. If 10 people view your story in month 2, you get money again in month 2. And you can see that as you continue writing on Medium for months and months and have a backlog of stories that continue to earn money, that later months, even if you write less, even if your stuff doesn't do as well, you're still going to have a huge backlog of residual income because Medium pays on this royalty system. This is great for established existing writers like me who have, I think, over 500 articles published, most of which still earn me some money to this day every single month. For newer writers, it means that you're starting fresh and it's going to be harder to build up that income. But with that in mind, what you should do is just continue to publish relatively high quality stuff as frequently as you can without compromising on quality. I think that a lot of people think that you just have to push out as much content as you can to get those residuals later on. It's not true. The higher quality something is, the more likely, A, it'll continue to earn a lot of money in the future, and B, the more likely it is to potentially even go viral again in the future. Medium's algorithm doesn't really have an end date. It can pick stuff up months or years after it's been published. So harsh truth is that as a beginner, you are not set up to earn a lot of money like some of the existing writers on Medium, but don't let that stop you. And just remember that if you continue writing well and consistently, that backlog will come to play in your favor later on. Number 2, relationships matter. I wish Medium was a meritocracy. I wish that it was 100% based on your writing alone. That was everything that mattered to be successful on Medium. Unfortunately, like the rest of the world, there's nepotism, there's networking. Who you know can give you a huge leg up. So as an example, I've been on the platform for 2.5 years now, and that means that I have built a lot of relationships with a lot of people who frankly matter at Medium. That means editors of publication, popular authors who can link to my articles, editors of people at like bigger Medium publications. I'm not saying that I'm their favorite person, but they know my name, and this grants me a lot of benefits. For example, when my story gets rejected, I'm much more likely to get feedback on why that happened. If I want to include a call to action at the bottom of my story, even though many publications don't allow that, some allow me to do that. And if I want to stick to a title that they want to change, I'm usually given the opportunity to explain my thoughts and why I want to go with that particular title. I'm more likely to get a response. I'm more likely to have that engagement. And that means that my success on Medium is probably going to be a little easier to continue than somebody who doesn't have those same relationships. I would recommend to all beginners on Medium, don't pretend that networking doesn't exist, because it does. What you should start doing is forming relationships with people now. So first of all, one easy way to do this is reach out to people on LinkedIn. Don't ask for favors. Reach out and tell them something that you liked about their latest story. Just send a nice note saying, hey, thanks for all you do as editor of this publication. I think it's really well run, and this is why. Starting to build those relationships just gives you a small bit of an advantage where they look at you and they might not think, oh, another person in the queue for my submissions. They might look and, oh, look, that person sent me a really nice note a couple weeks back. You know, it's that simple. That can be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship. Secondly, and a lot of people don't like to hear this, you should start forming relationships with people at your level too, not just people who you aspire to be like. The reason this matters is that you need to be thinking of Medium as a long-term gig, not a short-term one. If you reach out to your peers, people who have a similar number of followers, who are dealing with the same challenges as you are, who are coping with some similar issues and experiencing similar successes, those people are very good to build relationships with because now they might be similar as you, but in the future, in 2 years, when you should still be writing on Medium, they will be editors of influential publications, they will have gone viral multiple times, they will have their own audience that they could help cross-promote your audience to, and you will likely be a good network node for them to know as well. It's a two-way relationship. And frankly, it shouldn't feel like a waste of time to build relationships. You might be listening to me now and think like, oh no, I should spend all of my time trying to cultivate relationships with like the higher ups. But no, the people who are at your level are going to matter just as much to you as the people who are the higher ups. Try to build solid relationships with both groups of people. Harsh truth number 3. Luck on Medium, for the most part, does not exist. You deserve whatever results you're getting. There are a couple exceptions. So for example, sometimes somebody who doesn't have a very good strategy, doesn't write very well, whatever, they'll go viral. It does happen, but they probably won't go viral again. And sometimes you'll be, writing your best work and not getting curated, and it was just because of you forgot to cite your image sources or whatever, and you make that tiny little tweak, and all of a sudden you're doing super well on Medium. Other than those small exceptions, luck does not exist. If you're following all the rules and you're not getting good results, it's probably not because you're not lucky or because Medium hates you. It's probably because you've misunderstood the rules, or your writing needs to be tweaked slightly, or you just need to experiment a little bit with your formula for writing on Medium. Medium is, I know it's not a perfect meritocracy, but it's one of the few places on the internet, I think, where quality really is the driving factor. And you might see the odd undeserving article go viral, but if you spend all your time obsessing over how they got lucky and you didn't, that's not going to do you any good. What you need to be doing is focusing on what you personally can be doing differently to make the most of the rules on Medium. Number 4, Medium doesn't blacklist anti-Medium people. So a lot of times when I'm looking on Facebook groups or looking at my YouTube comments, I run into someone who says something along the lines of,
I wrote an anti-Medium post where I detailed the 10 reasons Medium sucks. And then the next post I wrote didn't go viral. This is proof that Medium saw my post and blacklisted me, and now I'll never do well on the platform.
Medium doesn't care about you that much. Medium doesn't care about your anti-Medium posts. Medium has its own agenda that it's trying to fulfill and pursue, and you are not a part of that. I know it hurts to hear, but Medium genuinely doesn't care about us other than the value that we provide to readers. There's no conspiracy here. Medium really just doesn't care about your anti-Medium posts. If you're not going viral, it's probably not because Medium has decided that they're gonna try to suppress you and never push the viral button on your post again. It's way more likely that you just haven't written in a way that they value, that is good for Medium's platform, Medium's reader base. That has nothing to do with Medium and everything to do with you as a writer. Harsh truth number 5. On that note, you have to play by Medium's rules, and actually, yeah, that is fair to say. I see a lot of folks get really frustrated because they want to use clickbait titles, and that's against Medium's sort of guidelines for curation. Or they forget to cite their sources on an image, and they're like, oh, well, that stopped me from getting curated. That's so unfair. Or before, Medium used to ban swear words, and people will be like, well, I should be able to use swear words and still go viral. That's not fair. No, Medium has done their very best to provide us with the rule book, the guidebook for doing well. They have curation standards. They frequently post on the Creators Hub what writers can be doing better, differently to make the most of Medium. And if you're ignoring those and still not doing well, that's not Medium's fault. That's because of you. That's something that you need to change about your behavior and your outlook. That's just what you should expect. If you're going to take advantage of the platform that Medium offers, which comes with a huge amount of viewership, readers, engagement, and money, you should expect to abide by the rules that they give you. I think that's totally fair. And number 6, this one is the hardest for people to hear, especially me. A lot of folks, myself included, have at times thought that there's like a magic winning formula to do well on Medium. There isn't. There's no special time of the day. There's no special day of the week. There's no special number of words. There's no special number of words in the title. There's no special topic. There's no special publication. There's no special number of followers that you have to go viral. There's no formula. The magic formula to doing well on Medium is publishing high quality work frequently and building a relationship with your readers. That's what it comes down to. And some people want to believe that, there are just others who have figured out how to press that magic algorithm button. But the truth is that they're just publishing frequently. They're publishing high quality stuff. And they've built such a relationship with their readers that if, they're doing things that seem like exceptions to you, that their readers know them. They know the writer. They know that they can trust that writer to provide high quality work. And that you might simply not have that relationship with your readers. I am actually very grateful that Medium has done everything they can to make the platform ungameable. Unlike a lot of other platforms where it really does matter what time of day you post on Medium, you don't have to, wake up at 3 a.m. on a Thursday to post your article in hopes of going viral. You don't have to wait until you have a certain number of followers. You don't have to keep on top of all the weird trends and tips and tricks to do well. All you have to do is write well and publish frequently. That's it. It's not even every day. It's like, I know people who do it once a week, 4 times a month, and they do very, very well on the platform. There's no magic button to go viral. It's just quality work as frequently as possible. That's it. So those were the 6 harsh truths. And I know this video was a little, harsher than many of my others tend to be, but I want to make it clear that I did this from a place of love. I really think that if everyone wrote what they loved writing about and shared that with the world, that we would all be in a much better situation, just as a whole society. If people shared their passion with others, if people were honest about their feelings, if people shared their analysis, the world would be a better place. And I know that sounds cheesy, but I also think it would be great if we all made as much money as we could while doing it. And Medium is one of those places that lets us do that. And that's awesome. That's why I see these misconceptions a lot in my YouTube comments and my emails, and that's why I want to address them, because if you're not seeing success on Medium, it's not because you're unlucky. It's not because you're a newbie and you didn't start in 2016. It's not because you don't know the right people, although that can help actually. But it's more likely that you just are not understanding the rules of the platform. And the sooner you understand the rules, the sooner you can go on to write in a way that's true to who you are, true to your voice, but still earning money, reaching your audience, getting that viewership, and finding your place on Medium and on the internet as a writer. If you like this video, if you hated this video, if you want to know more about this video, let me know in the comments. I go through every single one of my comments every single Monday, so you can expect a reply then. And in the meantime, if you have any questions about making money on Medium or making money by writing on the internet, definitely feel free to subscribe to my newsletter. I send out tips every Tuesday and every Sunday about how you can make money writing on the internet. And I will see you all on Friday for the Write With Me Live. I do one every Friday. And until then, happy writing.